Smack Talk episode number 4, man. It's your boy Smack. We back with another episode. I thought I'd bring my partner. Hold on, I'm gonna introduce him. You heard me. So really, they call us twins, but y'all ain't know I had a third oldest son. This is my third oldest son, y'all. So this is my dog, Kibbie.
Yeah.
What's happening, bro?
I'm solid. Ain't your son though. I'm a grown ass man. you really my son. That's really what it is.
My dog, man, he hit me up when I was, making the show and said he wanted to get on the show just to, chit chat. It's smack talk. We talk our smack. We both graduated, so we feel like we got the, we got the right to tell our story. But so yeah, this is my dog Kibbie, and the way it started out, how I met Kibbie, y'all know my favorite saying: it's all connected.
Facts.
We played against each other in junior college, and I got a scholarship to come to Minnesota. He got a scholarship to go to South Dakota, but Minnesota and South Dakota like cousins. They right next to each other, right? You know what I'm saying? So when I met him, and shout out to our other partner, JD.
Facts.
H-Town boy, he from Houston too. And we started we talking, we just trying to get ready for practice, we learning a new life out here, and me and JD started talking. It was like, was you 25 from Yuba? I'm like, yeah, that was me, 25 from Yuba, and he like, okay. So we was talking, and he introduced me to him, and it's just crazy how not knowing that we played against each other ended out here, and it's been like that ever since. So this is my partner. I thought I'd have him on the show, man. So
for sure.
I appreciate you coming out here, man. How that drive was coming out here from Madison?
It was slight, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
So like every time I came out here, when I used to come out here and chop it up with you and JD, like drive really ain't bad for the first hour though. You know what I'm saying? The first hour you be sliding, and then you get to that last 30 minutes, and that joint just take forever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, I know my landmarkers, you know what I'm saying? They get on the overpass and all that good stuff. But
and it ain't too many landmarkers.
It ain't.
You got the big propellers.
Facts. And then you got the little curve joint.
The little curve, so you like, all right, we somewhere.
Yeah. But that joint, it take a little minute, but at the same time, it's not a long time. Yeah. I'd be so used to driving back to Houston, it's like 18 hours away. You know what I'm saying? I get something slight like this, I'm like, yeah, that's easy work. I slide through that real fast.
Easy, bro. So when you think about it, dog, we met at 17, the summer of 17, and look around, we still out here.
Facts. That's big facts.
We still out here. We still in there. We Southern boys to the west coast, to the Midwest, and we still out here.
Facts.
And the climate is different. The culture is different. The food different.
Man.
Like, I know how I managed to survive out here, but I want to hear how'd you survive in these, because we both in rural areas too. Yeah. Where you at in Madison, with how many people? About 12,000?
Count on my hands how many people there. But nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Madison's straight though. You know what I'm saying? Like, the biggest thing is just like, you're safe. You know what I'm saying? When I first got out there, people were like, go to the grocery store, leave the cars running. Oh man, your shit gone. You know what I'm saying? Your shit gone. But nah, bro, like, my transition there, it was actually pretty crazy. It was like, a lot of people watch Last Chance U and shit like that, but like, this is really my last chance U. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Going from D2 back to NAIA, I had to make do with what I had. Ideally coming from, a big city like Houston or, the NOLA, like, this ain't you'll never see yourself. If you'd ask yourself in your senior year, would you end up here? You're going to say, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But, like, the things that I've gotten from here is kind of like, stuff that you don't learn back at the crib. Yeah. Financial literacy. Yeah. Learn how to network. Learn how to present yourself. I learned all that while being out here. When I go back to the crib, everybody look at me a little different. Because I hold myself to a certain standard. And you learn all that by being around different cultures, different people. Yeah. Different people of color. Us being who we are. Coming from nothing, basically making it out the mud, and then you go meet up with somebody that's well off. Yeah, you're gonna learn a lot from them. Yeah, you do. You know what I'm saying? You do. And that's really what really set me apart from everything else is learning. I will always be able to stay somewhere where I'm learning. If I'm no longer learning, I have no use to be where I'm at. That's big facts right there.
That's why that's my dog. Y'all hear him. And that's game of life. It's there. If you're not learning, what you really doing?
Exactly.
What you really doing. And it's easy to nitpick, because I'm sure we both did when we came out here like, damn, it's, they got a Walmart.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. The food shit drive me crazy.
See? That's what I was...
The food drive me crazy.
And then everything closed at 9:30, 10 o'clock. So it's...
Ain't no nightlife.
Ain't no real nightlife.
And that's why, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Any recruit that I've ever recruited to come here, you can ask them. The thing that I tell them, this is a business trip.
Yeah.
You ain't come here to have fun. You ain't come here to go out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't come out here to dip and dive. It's a business trip. If you want to go somewhere where you're going to sit down, play ball, get a good education, and stay focused, I got the place for you.
If anybody looking for a place where they can put their head down and just work, and like you said, so like where we come from now, we not talking, it's the truth, you know, coming from the South and coming from places where it ain't funded the way it's supposed to be.
Thanks.
You know, you know, we say this word, you know, slime, because people is slimy, you know, where we come from, and you don't know who to trust. It's a lot. You're not really giving yourself the best chance to survive in a sense of financial literacy, business, versus just surviving like, oh yeah, I take dude out. Yeah. You know, he gonna try to I'll take him out first before he take it. It ain't really that type of survival out here. Yeah. And it's kind of good it was good for us, like it slowed life down. Life was already moving fast. Football, scholarship, that's a whole business in itself that we had to learn. Because I wasn't taught that. Like, nobody taught me what red shirting was, gray shirting, what it take to get a scholarship. All I knew was I'm going to eat, run, work out, and I'm going to keep good grades. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure I never get my mama a headache by being in and out of jail. That's all I really wanted to do, and just focus on that. And coming here, having that mindset of the noise just kind of being drowned out a little bit. Yeah. Now, you can still get lost out here. Now, I done seen some lost people out here, and that's not me bagging on them, but I think coming out here it was just good to just slow life down, understand business principles, and be able to apply that.
It's kind of like the same with me, bro, because my homeboys, you know, my circle group, some of my family too, it's just like, you know, they be like, man, we gonna make it back. We gonna make it back. I can tell them, like, it ain't really nothing for me there right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, back in the city, you know, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Coming out here really slowed everything down for me, let me take life in perspective. Yeah. You know, and you know, I've been grateful for my situation. Definitely. You know, and I talk to you all the time about it. You know, like, we want to be at the crib. Hell yeah, we want to get back to the crib. Yeah. In due time. In due time. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get back to the crib in a rush, and now you back in a situation you left to get out of. Exactly. You know, and that's my main thing. I think about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'd be at the crib, you know, being in small towns, like, you go through it. You know, depression is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? You go in and out of it. You know, especially being somewhere so far away from family. And you go into a college world, you have all these friends, and little by little they start to leave after graduation. Or friends. You know, because you know, things veer off, but then now you stuck with two or three. Like you, Deontay, and JD. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's still there, but everybody on their own mission. You know what I'm saying? And we all going through stuff alone, and you just got to think, like, will I be better off back in Texas around all the support? Doing who knows what, or am I better off here building my foundation before I put myself back in that picture? And, you know, that's the main thing I think about, because I get to the point where I be trying to rush it. Yeah. And then it clicked to myself, like, you rush, you go back to what? To what? I mean, I got a job. I got benefits. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your boy got life insurance, health insurance. You know what I'm saying? Where we come from, Medicaid. You heard me? Medicaid. You don't know how you get to the dentist, but your mama gonna get you. Hey,
shout out to my mama. I was just thinking the other day, because I ain't gonna lie, I had braces. I ain't gonna lie.
I had braces too.
Okay. I ain't the only one. That's news to y'all, because not everybody know that. But mom's had everything taken care of. And you think, how?
Especially when you think about the single moms.
And my mama was a single mama, you know, I got 3 brothers. It was 4 of us and my mama.
Man, I got 2 twin brothers right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's major. You know, shout out to single moms and the grandmas, because they don't want to keep you afloat. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know, and you know, when it comes to no father figure, that's just something that you find out while you're going down the road of the things you need to learn. You know what I'm saying? But it make us, though. You know what I'm saying?
It did.
Like, it helped you look at life a lot different from a woman's perspective as you grow up. Yeah. You know, you learn a lot that way. You learn how to treat a woman. You know certain things. They put you on certain games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it really puts you on game for life.
And you know what's crazy? Not to cut you off. You know, I'm a big fan of Master P.
Yeah.
And I love what he a pioneer in the city of New Orleans, and he a pioneer just in cinema, music, you name it, right? And I watch him online on how he treat his kids and how he work out with them. Like he get his youngin that was in high school. He he had an all black college, right? Or did he leave Master P? He was at one school and
he just got a scholarship to go somewhere else.
Wasn't it Jackson State too?
I think he's going to Texas Southern University.
He's going to Texas Southern. I think it's all black. It's
it's all black college. HBCU.
Okay, HBCU. And because what you in high school, what school started at what 7:30, 8 o'clock?
Yeah,
somewhere around there. Dude waking them up at 5 a.m. Let's go, son. Let's go. And then make these videos, and he pushed them and motivated them, and it actually worked out. Yeah, Master P got the money to send him to any college. He can go to Princeton if he wants to. Mm-hmm. He got the money, but the way he imparted in his son, this is what we gonna do. This is how you gonna do it, and this is how I did it. Take from me and make it your own. But being present, it's almost like, I guess God really don't make no mistakes. Because he already see the beginning and the end, and everything in between, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, all right, Kibbie, Taji, they won't have that upbringing of a manly presence being there 24/7. Mm-hmm. I didn't have that. You didn't have that privilege of having that, and that's not me bagging on my daddy because we got a good relationship now. Yeah. We talk a lot, but that is the truth. Mm-hmm. We missed out on a lot of lessons, but then you get to see what you're really made of. Can you function in this business world? Can you function in school? Can you wake up and govern yourself? I said that on my last podcast. Can us people, as individuals, govern ourselves, make the right decisions, even though you were lacking in buku other areas? Mm-hmm. You still had to, you still learn, like you said, and still made a way.
The biggest thing for me, bro, is like, I talk about all the time, like, I might not know, you know what I'm saying? I might not have the certain skills. Yeah. But that mouthpiece gonna get me through. Hey, I'm on my soul, bro. I tell people all the time, I can talk myself out of a life sentence. You know what I'm saying? For real. By just being a people person.
Hey, sell sand to a beach. Man. Sell sand to a beach, huh?
Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Wrapping back around to the coaching thing. Mm-hmm. A lot of coaches, after they finish, they become car salesmen, real estate agents. Why? That's true. Because they can sell. Mm-hmm. How you think you got here? How you think I got here? Recruiting. Yeah. Telling you, bro. It's all in the mouthpiece. Yeah. You might not know what you need for that job, but once you get that job, you're going to get the qualifications you need. Yeah. A lot of people want you to know this or have this. Mm-hmm. Well, if I can come in there and show you how I work, how I maneuver myself, how I carry myself, when I get in there, you're going to want to give me those tools because I'm a great person. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's all about being a great person. Mm-hmm. And it's not always about what you know. Sometimes it's who you know. It is. And that's real big in any type of, business. Any business, yeah. I'm telling you, in a career, once you know how to talk to people and handle people, you're going to get what you need in life. Mm-hmm. But it all starts by being a good person. Yeah. Once you're genuine, can't nobody turn you down.
You is a college coach, and you coach defensive backs, right?
Yep. And coach high jump, long jump, and triple jump, track.
Oh, my bad. He do it.
I'll put some respect on my name.
You're right. My bad. Hey, my bad. Long jump.
This name hold weight. You feel me? It hold a little weight to it.
How's that, dog? Because like I said, because you're still dealing with the, different climate of living. It's still around us. And so how do you, adapt to that and impart into your, to these 19, 18-year-olds coming your way and JUCO people that might be 22, 23 coming your way?
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's tough. Mm-hmm. It's tough being a coach because, you no longer care about yourself. It's the kids too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you can ask my kids, bro. I stay up days, 2-3 days. Matter of fact, before today, I stayed up for 48 hours.
Yeah, he don't sleep, yo.
I don't sleep. Nocturnal as hell.
He don't sleep.
Because I'm a real go-getter. And when it comes to my kids, it's like I got football, I got track. I'm still getting my master's right now.
So, by the way, he is getting his MBA. What you getting it in again?
I'm getting in business administration. So once I'm done with the whole college tour, going town to town, and I'm ready to settle down, and I want to be a head coach, athletic director somewhere. Back in Texas for sure. Back to my homeland, and really start over from being the top dog and getting kids out. Okay. But looping back to it, it's time management. Mm-hmm. It'd be days like, say for instance, Friday, I had to be up at 4 a.m. to be at practice at 6 a.m. Mm-hmm. But the night before, I had to grade practice. Yeah. I had to do my homework. I had track practice. Mm-hmm. Getting ready for the track meet and things like that. It's just like you have to learn time management.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of kids and a lot of things that the people don't tell y'all that you don't think about as coaches is
peep game, y'all. Peep game.
You're not allowed to have a bad day as a coach. Mm-hmm. You cannot walk in that office and have a bad day. You cannot walk into your meeting room and have a bad day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to practice with a bad attitude.
And why is that?
Because your kids are going to feed off the energy that you bring in a room. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I have a really bad thing. It's a curse that I have during fall camp.
Okay.
Someone in my life or my family passes away. And there's been times where there's been 3 people that died in between 2 months. Mm-hmm. But every time I walk in that building, I got the biggest smile. If I'm at home and I'm fighting depression, days I'm not eating or, you know, maybe struggling to even get in the shower. Mm-hmm. When I go to work, I can't show them kids that.
You get in the shower, please.
You know what I'm saying? She funny ass. Yeah. Now, bro, I'm like, when you go, you know how it is when you go to those stages.
No, I know. Yeah, you just stuck. You just stuck. Yeah, you just stuck, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? There might be days I walk in my house and I might lay on my stairs for 4 hours.
Damn.
Looking at the wall. You know, so fresh off of practice. Because everything I had in me that day, I gave it to those kids during practice. You know, they don't see my bad days. They see me as always funny, active, and you know, someone called me dad and shit like that. Like, you know, it's a compliment because that means I'm doing my job.
Respect, yeah.
You know, I'll walk into a classroom with my kid. I'll walk into a one-on-one meet with him and the teacher to make sure I'm getting his priorities right. Mm-hmm. I got kids, moms, and dads. They call me every day. I'm checking up on them. Mm-hmm. I'm doing everything by the book. Mm-hmm. But again, you're not allowed to have bad days as a coach. And that's the thing that's the most draining. Yeah. It's not how much hours you put in. It's not how much work you put in. It's the fact that you're not allowed to have a bad day. I can't show my real emotion. You know, as a black man, they always say you can't show emotion. You can't show emotion. You know, if you down with something, they'll say get over it. You're a man. You gotta work through it. Well, for these kids, you gotta work through it. You know, I'm 26 going 27 with no kids, but I treat my players like my kids. Yeah. You know, the male athletes, the women athletes, they will always tell you, I'm always in a good mood. No matter what it is, always.
My dog. That's Coach Kibbie, y'all. Y'all hear him, man. Straight from the H-Town. Huh? How y'all do it, bro? How you do it?
Nah. Real talk. Real South Park, bro. I ain't get active in here today, but yeah, you know what it is.
No activities, bro. We ain't getting like that today, huh, bro? That's cool, man. Yeah, nah, I hear you on the time management tip. I hear you on that. I remember, I mean, even though JUCO did teach that a lot. Well, okay, for me, I ain't gonna lie, because like for me in junior college, it was because I was in California, right? There's Sacramento, and then there's Marysville, where I was going to college at NU, but that's a 45-minute drive. I would go to practice, get done, then I had a math class right after that for a whole semester. You know what I'm saying? And a biology class too. So the time management of just. Now you have to drive, like you don't even live on campus. Mm-hmm. You got to really make the effort to go to and fro. And then, you know, it was a lot. Because like coming out here and just learning this new way of life, you really is on your own. Like no matter what, things kind of fall on your plate. If you got to handle it no matter what. If you're around your parents, your closest friends, whoever it is. But once you get out of that nest, it really is all on you, dog. And I think that was one of the biggest things that I learned out here was more time management. And I can still get better. I was running late today.
Hey, when Coach Kibbie said you pulling up, time sensitive, boy. Time sensitive.
You was here early. You was, and I still got to get better at that. But that is one of the key things that I learned out here. You know, from waking up in the morning, meetings, workouts, class, time to eat. Then we got meetings again, then practice. And then you go home. What you gonna do with that time? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna recovery, eat, BS. You know what I'm saying? It's really all on you. But that was I think that was one of the that I'm still learning. But one of the big things that I learned coming here.
Yeah, SMSU. You know, time management is big. But I talk to my kids about it all the time. It's just like when you really want something, you got to make it work some way somehow. And, you know, when I talk to my professors, even though in grad school, they said, you got to let something go. Okay. I asked them all the time, what you mean by that? Your social life, your friends, asleep. You got to pick. You can't have it all. Because at the end of the day, bro, there's not enough time in the 24-hour span to get everything done you need to get done. Yeah. So you got to learn how to prioritize, then make time management.
That's true.
You know, and I hate when people use the term, you make time for what you want. but I use it in the sense of my job.
Okay.
I want my job, so I make time for it.
Okay.
You know, I prioritize what I need to get done so that I can maintain, you know, the
Those
reputation.
all extracurricular things that
exactly.
You know
what I'm saying? Because my weekends ain't weekends. I work 7 days a week. I'm salary.
Wait, Monday to Monday.
Monday to Monday. You can ask anybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing, to wrap back around to something we touched on earlier, the thing that gets me through being here, I tell myself, I'm here for 2 reasons, and 2 reasons only.
Okay.
Work and school. Anytime I find myself being out, anytime I find myself, you know, maybe drinking too much, what are you doing? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? I think about that because when you get into it, because I'm pretty sure you probably hit a spot one time where you was just chilling out here for a minute. And you watching life go by until we really just got to where we need to be. It's just like you ask yourself, like, you're from the South.
You hear something right there.
You're from the South, and you up here. What are you doing productive that's making you say, I'm okay with being here? Because it's not going out. It's not chasing these women. It's not getting drunk every weekend. What are you doing that's making you be here? And I have to remind myself about that a lot. And that's why I stay in the house now. I don't go out. If I get drunk, it's in my own presence of my house. I'll be on that duty. I'll be on Call of Duty. I'll be on stick.
Boy, that boy be playing, man.
Hey, you trying to run? I'm a dog. I'm a dog at Call of Duty. Mad 2. Run it up.
Y'all don't play me. I play Mortal Kombat.
My boy is a Nintendo 64 goon. Soldier rag for the 64.
Hey, you know I got it on me. You know that rag stay on me, bro. That soldier rag stay on me, sir. But
that's big right there.
Now I hear you. It's like, what are you doing? There was a time where I felt like life was passing me down, and you know, I like to stay fit. I work out Monday through Saturday, like I'm still getting ready to play on Saturday. You know, and when COVID hit, because what really hit me, my grades was always good. I've been a deanless student for so long, accolades, you know, out the hat, right? And my peoples, they proud of me, and I'm proud of myself. I left New Orleans for Mardi Gras. Had a ball, y'all.
But you came back with a lot of beans.
Yeah, buku beans. They're around here somewhere, you know. But I came back, and it's 2020. Then boom, a week hit. A week later hit. COVID hit. You don't know what it is. You don't know how deadly it is. We just know we got a virus, and we couldn't be on shutdown. Shutdown graduation. People can't come. Nothing. So it's like, you know, I did my last final. I had to type up something. Did it, turn that in, and I just sat there, like, and then another email came through later that day, just congratulating me, saying, you know, you're an alumni, come back and visit anytime, and I'm just like sitting there, like, I don't even feel nothing. I don't know what COVID is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not playing ball no more, and like you said, your few they started to disperse, and we've been through before. High school was the same thing. Junior college, same thing, and then now here. But it's hitting a little different because you're getting a little older and you have to become wiser, right? You got to become smarter. You got to become a full-on, you know, we was adults with the lowercase a, but now you really a capital A adult. How you going to make ends meet? What are you going to do to recreate yourself? And I was going through it, bro. I gained weight. I was 210. Yeah, I was 210. I'm sitting at 198 right now, and I was just going through it. So I did have that moment where I'm sitting like, this what do I do? What do I do? And I'm just sitting there, you know? Life passed me by, ain't nobody else, ain't nothing happening, ain't nothing going on. And it's just like, dang, bro. But, and I'm gonna hear your perspective, but being in that, it motivated me to recreate myself, like I said, because you have to do that. You gotta find your identity, you know. And I think being in this place helped me refocus on what my identity was, because my identity 6 years ago, when we first met, ain't the same one today, you know. No. And it definitely ain't the one in junior college or high school or whatever, you know. So that was the growing pains that I was going through on what I was gonna do. So it made me invest, and it just pushed me, bro, to really just do something. Start vlogging, start doing something that's connected to your major, that's gonna make you happy, that's gonna create just a little buzz. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that you really need it, because we know what we really need in this world, but it was good to just go through that phase to show what you really made of. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because this was a vision that I had back then. I went through that slump and I seen a little light, and I just gotta run through that and stick with it until I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So being in that slump, how you think that, you know, how that affects you, you know, when you was in that moment where you like, yeah, life.
Yeah, so
why am I here?
Like COVID was a great area for me, because it was right after I graduated. I graduated like a year before you did.
Yeah, I graduated 2020. You was what, December?
Yeah, December.
Okay,
so
yeah.
Really like the semester before.
Yeah.
And when it hit for me, like I was in the crib, you know, playing Call of Duty. But at this time, you gotta think, I'm not working, I'm not on scholarship, I'm just there. You know what I'm saying? Now hear me out though. So when it really,
I'm just here.
Just here. But like when my life really hit me, bro, it's like, you know, my family, they drove down in a van from Houston. You know, they came to my graduation the day before. They came to
you had graduation.
Hear me out though. They came the day before. They watched me walking. As soon as we got back to my place, they all got back in the van and went home.
And they said, okay.
Yeah. Same day.
Oh, shoot.
Right, hear me out. Now, the thing that clicked in my head was, all right, they went back home, but I'm still here. I come from a broken home, so like, there's no certain place that I go when I go home. It's like I can go to my grandma's house. You know, I got a step family I can go to, but like, there's nowhere I go to and hey, this is my room. This is where I lay my head at. I don't have one. You know, and a lot of my friends, they laugh and play, they call me street runner, but it's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have nowhere to go. So when they left, I'm thinking to myself, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like, y'all left, I'm here, like I graduated, like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, and at the time, you know, I'm student assistant.
Okay.
I'm gonna get hired that summer.
Okay.
This is before.
Money ain't even rolling in yet.
Money not rolling in. So I pick up the job at the Y in the summer, really the Boys and Girls Club. You know, and at this point, I still don't know what I want to do in my life because I'm working that. I got an internship with Sanford at the time. Okay. Working in technology solutions, undergrad to business technology. Figured out that ain't what I wanted. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually football came around. And I'm like, I can do this, longevity. But it was a point in time in there where I was asking myself, what am I gonna do in my life? I know what I want out of life, but how am I gonna get it? Yeah. You know, and you know, I took some bad roads, you know what I'm saying, but I veered back and really started to build myself on being a businessman. Yeah. You know, I started talking to my peers. You know, I used to be a student, what do you call them people that work on campus? What do you call it? People that work on campus.
I mean,
anyway,
so many things.
I was a student working on campus in the college of business. All right. And my boss was like, you know, you should get your major, you should get your master's. I was there like, man, I barely graduated college. You want to get my master's? And she really encouraged me to get my master's, and I think that's probably the best advice I took to get my master's, because it's not only helping me as a person, but it's also helping my resume. And it's allowing me to move forward in life. Yeah. And this is what I want to tell you is just, when I was in high school, right, I had a terrible GPA. Terrible. Okay. I had big offers coming in.
What was your GPA? Don't say no one.
Oh yeah, for sure. When I graduated high school, I graduated with 1.9.
Oh, 1.9. Okay.
1.9, and I had to go JUCO. But everybody around me was like, "Oh, you gonna go to JUCO? Like, you know, you gonna come back here. You gonna fail out. You are gonna be a trapper. You gonna do this. You gonna do that." Yeah. Yeah, I didn't go back. You know what I'm saying? I got what I needed out of there. But my point is, there's people from your hometown that want you to lose so bad. And you get to a place like this, and somebody
and family, bro, and family.
On my soul. You get to a place like this. Yeah. They want you to win. Yeah. They don't even know you. They just want what's best for you. Yeah. And I took that and I ran with it. Yeah. And
I will respect that about being out in these.
And that really got me out of coping, bro. Just the people around here, along the Midwest, is encouraging you to do better things. Because, you know, misery love company.
It really do.
You know, and it's some of those people in your hometown that you call your homeboys, but because maybe school didn't work out for them, ball didn't work out for them, this job didn't work out for them, they want you to be miserable with them. It ain't gonna happen.
Exactly.
It ain't gonna happen.
Not with me either. Now you're right about that. You know, people just want you to win. You walk into the YMCA, old lady, probably 70, young man, I just, you know, whatever. You kind of just feel that. Some of it is that Minnesota nice, that little turn, but you do get that genuine feeling like faculty that you came across, you know, or like I go to the YMCA, you know, Monday to Saturday, so I see a lot of the same people always like checking up on me. And these are just normal town folk that just happen to want to work out too. So I definitely feel you on that tip of people around you just wanting you to just succeed in anything that you do.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, because like I'm a real big downer on myself, you know. Yeah. I don't celebrate my achievements because I don't feel like I'm where I'm at to be comfortable enough to celebrate anything. You know, every time I go home, you know, my partner Xavier and all of them, they always tell me, you know, Chris, man, they always say, I'm proud of you, bro. You're doing what you need to do. Like, you out there really grinding, I'm proud of you. But for me, I'm not proud of me yet, because I ain't out the mud. I'm in the same place I went to school at. I am not out yet. I'm still coaching a small town ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in progress to get my master. Don't be proud of me yet. Tell me to keep going. Yeah. Because when you tell somebody you're proud of them, that means they're at the finish line. Yeah. I just started. Don't tell me that. Tell me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? No. We can be proud of me later. We can celebrate later, but right now, just be my dog and tell me to keep going.
You know my favorite phase. It's all connected. I was just thinking about that too, because I know you get a lot of that, you know, that talk of I'm proud of you. You know, yeah, and all that jibber jabber, right? But you know, my new motto is like, I don't even want you to be proud of me. I want you to be inspired by me. I don't want to hear that word, you're proud of me. No, don't. I get it, and I don't want that to come off rude or disrespectful, because I hear it so often. But proud of what is proud? What is it? There's still work to be done. It's like Kobe. Job's not finished. You're not smiling. The job's not finished. You know, and I want to reiterate that again. I don't want nobody to, because I know my mother is so proud of me. She tells me that all the time. But it's like I want people to be inspired. Like when you see Tasha, when you see a Kibbie, I want to be like them, but better. You know, in that competitive aspect of not being, being a hater, but you know what I'm saying? Just being inspired of like, okay, if they can do it, I can definitely do this. Inspiration.
Yeah, I feel that, because, you know, sometimes the kids, they'll say like, all my kids, they'll be like, you know, such and such like you, or like, you know, I'm starting to be like you. And, you know, that's inspiring to me when I talk about certain things, because that means they're picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah. And I will never forget one of my coaches from high school, his name is Coach Mann. Coach Mann. Coach Mann, okay. He always told me, you should write a book because you got a story to tell. You know, and a lot of my close players, I tell them my story about where I come from, how JUCO went, how I went D2 got kicked out, all that stuff. I tell them the whole shebang. And, you know, that's stuff that gets them to believe in the process. Yeah. Because I want them to know that I come from dirt. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, for real. I'm talking same clothes to school, no water, no lights in the house, going to school smelling bad. I got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? No pops, just grandma and mama. And I'm at where I'm at now. A lot of people see the ending and think, oh, you bougie, you this, you that. They be like, you got all these shoes. My boy,
you don't know what it took to get here.
Them dirty forces, them K-Swiss, them forces before everybody started wearing them. Yeah. Like, yeah, dirty forces with the bubble at the toe.
With the bubble at the toe, huh?
K-Swiss. I'm at Payless.
The see-through Air Force.
So dirty socks. You know what I'm saying? Nah, real though.
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm not the type to share my story with everybody.
I'm the same way.
Because everybody don't need to know me like that. But for them, I let them know, no matter what your situation is, where you come from, it's your turn to change the narrative. You're an adult now. As a freshman in college, you now have started the process of making your life. What you did in high school was a mistake. I get it. You can make all the mistakes you want. I graduated with 1.9 because you skipped school. All I wanted to do was play football, run track. I didn't care about nothing else. When I got to JUCO, I humbled myself. Because I knew from that point on, whatever I did from my freshman year in college was going to follow me for the rest of my life. Yeah. And, you know, that right there, that's what inspires them. That's what makes kids work hard for me, because I spit it straight to them. And I let them know what it is, where I come from, and how I want to help change their life.
Yeah, that's real. And I respect it. You know, anytime I see like new SMSU football players that are in the YMCA, and I still wear my workout shirt. So, are you on the team? Nah, I play, but just giving that back. I don't coach, but it's all a playing field, right? Yeah, sure. This is one big playing field, and everybody in their position, you know. And so yeah, I do feel you on that. It feels good to just be able to give back. I remember because I create a little partnership with the YMCA in town, so I do videos for them. So I have my equipment, and then like all the little youngins, they 15, 16, and 17, just asking questions, just, oh, this is so cool, what did it take to get here? And I tell them, don't let nobody tell you it's lame being smart. Don't let them, bro, that's what, you know what I'm saying? It's so dumb. Don't let nobody tell you it's lame that you like to go to school, bro. Some people think school is a scam, and they can, because it's like, especially you go to like an LSU.
All right, hear me out. All right, I'm going to touch something real
okay, let me know something.
So a lot of people call school a scam because you spend all this money to get a paper, right? Mm-hmm. But watch this. Mm-hmm. I go to school to do what I want. Yeah. You go to work to do what you can. Mm. So you might be working at the plant, so you might be working construction. Mm-hmm. But that's because what you got to do. Mm-hmm. I go to school to do what I want to do. Mm. I went to school for longevity. Uh-huh. Okay. You started working for money because that's what you got to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all, because everybody got different situations. Ain't that wrong? But I'm saying for you to sit here and tell me going to college is a scam, you goddamn lot. Yeah. Because I don't work construction. I don't want to be in the plant. Yeah. I want to be a businessman and coach college football. Yes. So I took my ass to school. Now, did I know that prior going? No. Not at all. But I figured it out. But it's all connected. It's all connected. I figured it out. It was gonna work because, like, at the end of the day, bro, can't nobody tell me what I gotta do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Because that degree say otherwise. Oh God. This is why I smack talk. You know what I'm gonna do what I need to because I know it's gonna be purposeful. This is what I want. You do what you can. A lot of difference. There's two types of people as well. People that do what they want and people that do what they can. That sounds limiting to me. Yeah, man. But yeah, no, I feel you. I tell people because I've always heard that, and I see where they come from. School is a scam, especially like you go to like an LSU or you go to Clemson. You paying $50 a year, but you're paying for the name.
Paying for and that too. You paying for the name, but you really do gotta apply yourself.
Yeah, and the main thing.
Too many people went to school and they didn't apply themselves outside, and that's what we're talking about. That slump that life is passing us by. That depression. I don't feel proud.
It wasn't until I was a coach that I'll say about my junior year that I realized what them old folks be saying. You are who you hang with.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's players on my team, previous teams, that hang out with certain people. Mm-hmm. None of those people are around no more, but that one individual is not doing great in school, great on the field, because they got rid of the toxic people that's around them. Yeah. The coaches don't like me, or they got favoritism. I'm a transfer. I've met a lot of people that say it's been transferred from my school and continue playing because it wasn't an us problem, it was a you problem. And to circle back, it's just like you are who you hang with. And even going back to college now, when you talk about people going to A&M, Alabama, they're paying for the name on that degree because it holds weight.
Well, we don't say that name Alabama. Oh, my bad. It's Tiger Nation over here. We don't. And we beat them boys again.
You're right.
Running your trap, take over your trap.
You know what I'm saying? And it's because those degrees, they hold weight.
Yeah.
A degree from LSU and a degree from SMSU, it's the same thing. It's just the name is different. And you pay for one college experience and name on a degree. And the networking you get done there. Yeah. That's literally the only difference.
That's the only difference. I'm glad you said that because a woman stopped me after I got done working at the YMCA, and she has kids, and she saw me with my, I still rep my workout stuff. So she asked me if I went to school, and she said, yeah, her daughters go to Baylor. And I'm like, dang, Baylor. Yeah. I'm like that. Like, wow. She said, you went to school and you got a bachelor's. Don't worry about that. And that just happened 2 weeks ago. On my way to work, I'm just like, I gotta look at it like that. Even though I'm doing good, but it's like you gotta keep that in perspective. It's the same thing. Yeah. It's just a paper. The only difference is how you gonna apply yourself. It's the only difference.
And that's big, and then because that resume, it builds. It's all about the resume. You can graduate from the most prestigious college ever, but you ain't got no work experience with you. Right. What you gonna do?
Just another dude that went to Princeton or Yale, You
ain't do no internships. You weren't part of no clubs. You just went to school.
That's it.
I tell my kids all the time, just like, do internships over the summer. Because when you graduate, they're not gonna give a damn if you won a national championship, if you was team captain, you were all conference, you broke every record. If you can't walk in there and make their company better, that nerd you was laughing at, that was in school for 4 years, gaming, he did internships all summer. He's now gonna take your job. So it's all about getting what you need to be successful in life. And if you can't get it done because you're too prideful, that's a nice little Billy for to have sitting on that country in their best friend. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and like you said, doing what you can, not doing what you desire. And let me reiterate that when he says doing what I want, it's not, and it could be just a little bit of that, but it's just a little bit, but it's more so knowing I have options. I'm intelligent. I'm smart. I've been through the hardships. I've been through good times. I'm level-headed. I know I can do this, that, and this. And I just wanted to reiterate that's what he meant. And yeah, and I never want to be forced to only be, to be doing what I can. Because I just got to get by. I don't want to struggle, bro.
Nah, bro.
No, I already seen what the struggle looked like, man.
Man, that shit still hurt to the day.
I still think about it. It's like, dang, I'm not going through it, bro. I don't care that I came from New Orleans. That doesn't mean I gotta be. It first starts in the mind. I can't have a poverty mindset.
Yeah.
I just won't do it. It's not gonna bring nothing good. But yeah, I never want to be one of them type of people that's just not pushing themselves to the greatest extent that you can.
Yeah, my biggest fear is being broke. When I say broke, I don't mean like money in my pocket. I mean like
broken.
Yeah, broken. Paycheck to paycheck. Looking at my kids, look at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my kids to go through anything that I had to go through growing up. I'm not saying that I'm gonna bless them with this life or that life. Like, I don't want y'all to feel how I felt that I had to go get on my own and I'm in high school.
Yeah.
Reason being my absence in class and things like that. Doing certain situations. But it's like my worst fear is living paycheck to paycheck because I know that shit hurt. I'm not a real big let me borrow something.
Yeah.
Tell me you got something. Once I got my job, once I got my job and started floating, it wasn't no more hey let me borrow.
Yeah.
This is what you need.
And it feel good, don't it?
Feel good.
I remember when I called you to when I got my Dodge Avenger out there, and it felt good to be like, because you at that position, you didn't have that BMW at the time. You had to work for that.
Yeah.
And you was you in college? No, you was already. Yeah, this is already after we graduated.
Then I got the BMW.
Yeah. Dude bought a BMW right after college. It's like I had to work for it though, and I called him because it was a good, exciting day for me because financial literacy, credit really is big. You can have 100 racks in cash. Yeah, you gonna bring that to a car like. Who are you? You think you John Gotti? You think you Al Capone? They calling the feds on you.
Unhanded.
Yeah, this don't make though. Hold on, this ain't adding up, sir. You have no employment history. You have nothing set up. You have no credit, and this was a good opportunity to build credit. And that felt good, bro. Like I don't have to borrow nothing. I don't have to call my mom. Mom, can you send me $20? I don't remember the last time I asked my mom for anything, bro. Besides prayer. It feels good to be able to govern yourself and to live as an individual, knowing that you're making the best decisions that you can and watching your life elevate just from going to get a new car off the lot. That's your credit right there. Let's start it. Yeah. Let's go. Next is the house. Next is this and that.
A lot of people always say like, "Oh, always forward, never back." I like to look back to see where I came from because that built that hunger in me on my soul. Yeah. Everybody was like, "Oh, keep moving forward, never look back at your past." No, I'm gonna look back. That's a movie to me. Yeah. I need to see that. Sometimes you might get complacent. You might do something that you normally wouldn't, or you get comfortable. My worst thing, I say all the time, I hate to get comfortable. Yeah. Hate it. And kind of like how I am with even, expressing myself to women and stuff. Hate being comfortable. Hate it. Because once you got me feeling comfortable, I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah,
nothing else can affect me because I'm comfortable. I like where I'm at right now. So yeah, I was checking out your YouTube, your YouTube videos before I even got here, and I was looking at your stats on it.
Yeah.
The first video, it blew, and then checking out the other numbers of how it's growing. You know what I'm saying, and that's you by putting yourself on the platform, working hard, And the thing when it comes to like starting businesses or doing something like this, it's like you never know who's gonna support you.
You never know.
You're gonna go through that blank spot where you're like, damn, do I do this? Is people really gonna fuck with me? Like, it's kind of like how your partner's like somebody's.
My brother got likable.
You know what I'm saying? I was the same way, bro. So like, when I started picking up shoes, like I was the same way. I'm thinking like, you know, like people know me, you know, people fucking, but like when I start selling, I'm gonna have to support.
It's
and
a
by
little
support,
different.
I don't even mean just buying stuff from me. You're gonna repost me. You're gonna word of mouth it for me. You know, you're gonna help me expand what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, so like I always been a sneakerhead, bro.
Man, show us what you got. Hold on. Before you do that, feet check. What you got on, Kibbie?
Oh man,
what you got on?
All right, so
you go first. Okay.
Right now I got the Dunk on Mars 5s.
Okay.
You know, these really women's shoes, but you know I got the extended size.
You found the size for you?
Yeah, bro. This is my first time wearing these ones. I like these a lot, bro.
First time, y'all.
First time.
Smack talk.
Yeah, I had to unds it for my boy.
Okay.
So like it's pretty much they're kind of like the Raging Bulls, but they kind of got
the darker ones. You said,
yeah, they got that dusty feel to them, so that's what they call Mars. You know?
Okay,
so they're like
an off red orange kind of color. Okay, now
you know down here, you know, you guys can see like you got the little orange in there, you know, right here at the little tip. So like it's kind of giving you that Mars feeling.
I feel like they try to get
a favorite shoe, man. I got like 14 or 15 pair of different color 5s, man. Like I'm big on that. What you rocking with today?
But you know what I'm rocking. You know, the elephant. The elephant print 3s.
Yeah.
I remember I called you when I had got these because I was going to get you a pair. But, yeah, so that's what I'm rocking with. It's my second pair of 3s. You know, these remind me of the ones that I had back in the day. And dudes was trying to clown on me, bro, because my mama stayed having us in J's, right? I had the 3 flips.
Yeah.
With the padded leather on the inside, with the elephant print, the leather. I went to school the next day. Those are fake. I've never seen them. I'm like, I ain't got to argue with y'all. Yeah, got the elephant print, got the cousins to him with the elephant print on the side. So, and I don't really, you know, I mostly wear black, all black, everything, right? But I got the orange in it, so it's been kind of helping me bring out different colors.
Yeah,
just to support, you know what I'm saying?
Truly.
But you're an entrepreneur of your own. Obviously, I do media stuff, but you do shoes right now. So so we got these on display. What's these right here?
So these are the UNC 5s, you know, and they part of that UNC collection.
Okay.
You know, because you know MJ with the whole UNC joint. You know, these are real big for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the UNC 1s, working on getting the UNC 6s. Like I like these a lot because I'm a 5 guy. Like the color on these are so vibrant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a shoe that I'll put in my rotation to where
and the insides of it.
Exactly. I don't have to like this is a shoe that I won't wear all the time. Like this is every once in a blue moon shoe, but. With it being, you see what I'm saying? That's what I did there. But these are something that, like, you know, you're going to wear every so often. When you pop out in them, they always going to look new because you barely wear them.
Yeah.
And I'm a real big firm believer in getting shoes that I feel like I'm not going to wear all the time. Those are the shoes I go get.
I feel that. You do rock like that. I know.
All right, so these dead stock as well. These are actually a personal pair of mine.
These you're not selling these?
Nah. Okay. So these right here are a pair of taxi ones. These came out in I want to say November, October-ish.
Last year? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, around Halloween time. Yeah.
These are a little. I like these too because it's kind of like that taxi yellow. They're not yellow, but they're not orange, but it's not a musty yellow either.
Yeah.
So this is a hard color to find something to go with as well. And I like these a lot. I'm a big ones guy. I probably got like 6 pair of ones, about 4 or 6 pair of ones. And like these shoes, you can dress up with anything.
Yeah, you can.
Like, you can dress them up, you can dress them down. You know, it's a perfect shoe for everything.
These are, I don't know why I'm kind of getting confused. These are mids, right?
No, these are high.
No, I thought they were because of the back. Okay, and the tongue part too.
Yeah, so the mids,
that's what I thought.
From the backside,
I wear both, that's why I got confused. You know. But you know what I can't stand with the hype beast. I can't stand that doggone name, dog. I remember my mama would, hey y'all, let's go to Athlete's Foot. We about to get some new pair of shoes. You just in and out.
Yeah.
And she had bought us the padded leather ones high top with the chrome man hanging from the side. I know you remember those. Yeah. But it's hard to get shoes, bro. And now they making these rules of
bro, let me tell you.
You can't wear mids because do y'all not know Jordan wore mids in games too? Highs, mids. The only real rule is we don't rock the team Jordan.
Yeah, we don't do the team Jordan. That's out. That's out. The closest I got to was the 6 rings. I used to wear 6 rings. I had to backpedal and get up out of it.
I had fusions though.
Yeah. I was in the 6th grade when the fusions came out.
Okay, yeah.
The first ones, the red, white, and blue joints. Man, them was lethal for sure.
Cause you had a couple teams.
So look at you trying to clown.
Like 2 pairs, right? And then you had okay, you're right.
You about to make me.
Hey, no, go on. Hey, go on. I know.
But no, for real. So when I'm getting shoes, You know, this is a part of me talking about like supporting. You know, I get so many of them, even my players, my friends from back home, my group chat, we all into sneakers together, all into Foot Lockers, all into champs, like those raffles. You know what I'm saying? And that's the support I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Help me expand something I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, y'all see a dream that I'm trying to go after, and you support that.
Yeah.
That's what I be needing. And I got a great support system. You know, even my players help me out. If we're on away trips, everybody on the back of the bus, including the trainers and everything, we all go into the raffle together. You know, and I break them the money for if they win. Obviously, I shoot them like $10, $15 extra because, I mean, you want to make $10, $15 hitting the button for 2 minutes.
It's a team thing,
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So these right here, when these first came out, these are the Fire Red 3s.
These came out so many times. These got to be a personal
I wanted these for so long.
Got it, yeah.
You know what? When these first came out, I got about 15 pair, and I sold 13.
13 already?
I sold 13 off the rip. Now, these right here, I got these 2 weeks ago. I think we went down and got about 10 pair of these, whether it was through Sneakers, Foot Locker, or I went down to Shields and Falls.
10 of those? That's some money y'all spending.
I spent close to like I spent $28.
Yeah, I was going to say over 2 racks, yeah.
Yeah, close to 3 bands, and I sold all of them within a week.
So you already flipped.
So right now I have I got like 3 or 4 pair of these. I got 2 9s, a 10, and a 10.5 left. Everything else sold.
That's it, right.
And yeah, these I'm a big 3 guy too as well because I'm flat footed and you get a big base at the bottom.
I'm flat footed y'all too.
I'm telling
like
you.
A duck.
And when these crease, they don't lose value. They still look nice when they crease.
Yeah.
I'm a real firm believer in getting shoes for everyday wear that will crease and still look nice. Kind of like one.
Yeah.
And these are the same way, bro. You can wear these in the summer. You can wear them in the winter. Whenever you want to. You can dress them up, dress them down.
You really can.
I'm telling you, man. 3s, you can never go wrong.
You'll find a lot of college basketball coaches, head coaches wearing these with slacks. You know what
I was watching the game last night, the U of H game, I want to say. And, you know, the coach had on the re-image 3s, the ones that just came out. You know, them low 11s coaches wear a lot.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm always have some J's on game day. So I'm always gonna have that heat on me. Always.
Got to have it on you, bro.
Hey, Mr. Put it on.
Hey, put it on and keep it on, huh, bro?
I'm telling you, man.
I feel that.
Yes, sir.
Now it's kind of cool just because you found your niche in the shoes, and we are, you know, we knew you was a big shoe guy, but now it's like, okay, I'm a big shoe guy, but what am I really doing with it? Like, everybody knows I rock them, but now you created a brand where you, you know, promoting it and you making some money back, and now you're able to help some other people too as well.
Because like right now, so, you know, me having my degree in business, you know, long term, you know, when it comes to coaching, I don't know if you guys notice or not, but like, unless you big time D1 NFL, you don't make a lot of money coaching. Yeah. So I want to get to the point where I'm building this up, and I'm gonna eventually roll into a storefront and let my little brothers take care of the storefront. I'm gonna be the manager of it. Obviously, take care of all the assets stuff, but I'm gonna give them something to make their own bread, have them work there and things like that. Because I want to help them too. Overall, this whole mission, I'm talking from school to coaching ball to shoes. Like, it ain't about me. Yeah. It's about the kids I'm gonna have one day. My little brothers are growing up. And I'm trying to make sure we start building something for ourselves, just like everybody else. Yeah. So,
and I'll go back to that. You know, like we said, you ain't got to be proud of me. I just want you to be inspired by me. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm trying to do.
And that's what it means to put your people on. You ain't got to be proud, but just be inspired and let's work. Let's work. But y'all, that's my dog Kibbie, man. I know they say that term, no new friends, but this is a new brother of mine from 2017. We still rocking in 2023, and it should be, you know, it should be a brotherhood that should last forever. I ain't trying to get sentimental, but you know, but it's real though, because a lot of people don't understand. You know, friendships go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can call you, you know, like about the car situation. What you think? You know? Yeah. That's what friendship is about. You can, you know, bounce some ideas off my head and vice versa that can help you out. If you need videos, pictures, you know who got you.
Oh, truly.
You know Big Smack got you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But this is what it's about. We building our army, y'all. So, man, we entrepreneurs, we young men that did it the right way. And we're going to continue to do it the right way and find legal business and have talks like this, have conversations like this. This is also what Smack Talk is about, to be slightly vulnerable, you know. I don't, you know, just to game of life, just to put it out there, let something nudge on your head a little bit, tug on your ear. I kind of like that. Let me go replay that and let me apply that to my life. Yeah. This is what this is about. It's not the showboat. It's just to have a real conversation. We men, and this is what it's about. So I appreciate you, dog. Truly. You know, you came, you drove an hour plus away, and I know you're going. You know what I'm saying? He brought his youngin with him too. You know, up and coming DB down at in Madison. So I appreciate you, dog. You know you always welcome here. And yeah, man. Episode 5 gonna be on the way.
Yep.
I don't know who's gonna be sitting there, but we're gonna get it figured out. I appreciate y'all. Keep watching, like, subscribe, comment, all of that. Check out my dog Kibbie. Anything you want to say, dog? Any handles that you want to put out there?
Yeah, man.
Your IGs and stuff.
Shit, on Twitter, it's Coach Kibbie. IG, my personal account is at Kibbie Too Fast though. My shoe account is kickzbycoachk. Tap in with me. Show my post, buy some kicks. You know, get your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your kids. I got it all.
He got it all
on my soul.
You know, and it's hard to get J's. It's hard. You know, nobody likes us do that midnight run. You know, you waking up in the line. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't time for no camp out. Let me do that for you. I do that. Let me handle that for you.
But y'all heard it first here. He got the shoes on deck. Holla at me. I'm gonna get you connected, and we're gonna make this thing work. I appreciate you, dog. One more time for coming out into the circle. You know, you family. You welcome anytime.
Yes, sir.
And we out. Episode 5 on the way, y'all. And we out.